Welcome to Sports Talk with your host, Pastor Raymond D. Horry.
What's up? We're back. We're going to talk about kind of a serious topic and subject, but we're just going to want to share. The world's been watching. He's at home now, recovering from the Damar. Was it in Hamblin? That suffered that cardiac arrest on the football field. I thought it was quite interesting that on that exact field, there have been two other type incidents. I don't know if it was Mike Rozier, the guy that played for the Steelers. He got paralyzed on that field playing with the Steelers, and then that's the same field where Tua got mangled up, concussion in the same year on that. And now this guy goes over there, and certainly not saying anything is wrong with Cincinnati's field, but boy, that's a rare coincidence. But one of the things that we talk about, the outpouring of the people for his recovery was extraordinary. We appreciate that. And to that you say, certainly if a man that's coming through and knowing what it is to recover and to move forward and hear the outpouring and the prayers of the people, what do you think some of the thoughts that was going through the family's heart and mind?
Oh man, I think it was one of the scariest things. Just like you said, just knowing what I've been through, and even with him himself, just knowing that not able to do the things that he was just breathing, simply like that. Sometimes you can get the wind knocked out of you in a game or something like that. It is nothing like that. And you just can't breathe, and they're trying to pump, giving you CPR and all those things there. But I'm just glad that the brother's doing well.
About that same incident and maybe at future having a child that wants to play football, would that be encouraged by you, the dad, or how do you feel about the sport? You played it.
No, yeah, definitely. I think playing football, safely kind of definitely results back to how you were taught the game, how to taught to tackle and catch and run and things of that nature. So I definitely would. I'd probably be encouraging my son to play football, but always stay safe, always keep your health as priority. So,
JP, what do you take from that whole incident and your mindset now? Because JP played as well, but when you step on that field, things like this can happen. Would that deter you from going back out? Or what do you think if you could be in the mindset of Hamblin? Do you think if he could play again, you think he would?
I kind of question it. Actually, I played at the University of Cincinnati, so it was in Cincinnati, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was kind of puzzling because I done seen people try their ACL, people get knocked out and stuff like that. But they get up, they give them thumbs up, and you cool.
Yeah.
But on something like this, when you see CPR is involved and stuff like that, the first thing when you hear CPR, that's really death.
Yeah,
really.
sure.
They have to revive you and stuff like that. So it really touched my heart, and just to see that it's like God is in this whole situation, man. It's like a miracle.
Yeah, for sure.
To be Monday night?
Yeah.
So then now you at home, recovering, expecting a full recovery.
Yeah. Man,
that's awesome.
It's a miracle. Mark, you want to shed some light on what you took away from this whole incident?
I saw when he, during the day when he actually collapsed, and I'm like, I hadn't seen that before.
Right.
But I had heard about it before it happened in 1971. A guy named Chuck Hughes from Detroit.
Right.
He actually died on the field.
Wow.
So, but when I saw that, I was kind of concerned. Looking, and I'm glad he's at home. Pray for him
and recovery. And one of the things I want to add in to close out as well that the NFL also should look into and monitor as well into the long health of these kids. This guy was a 6th round draft pick, so he wasn't a 1st round pick. So now you have to determine what does this young man do now with the rest of his life? Because what I'm told, he's a 6th round pick. He signed a contract. $160,000 of his contract was guaranteed, so that's all he's got. And his contract was $890,000 for the year. Well, that money's not guaranteed in the NFL, so he doesn't get that now that he's hurt. But now he's going to need medical treatment and so forth. So my prayer is that the NFL steps in and helps this young man and his family for the long haul, because he's only been in the league about a year and a half or two, and you need to be in the league at least 4 years plus to be vested to get any kind of pension or anything else. So he doesn't really have anything, and that's the truth of the matter that happens on the back end of these conversations at home that most people aren't talking about. So if the NFL wants to do the right thing, take care of his brother for the rest of his life. NFL players, the social we're fighting for is long-term, for life health care after the sport, and that's what the NFL has been denying them. But this has been Straight Talk, Sports Talk with the Ark of Safety Christian Church. We love you, we appreciate you, we'll be back again.
Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you back here next week.